What's up, y'all? This your boy, the Geeky Hero. Sorry it's been a while since I've done any videos. It's been probably a few months. If this whole, COVID-19, all of us has been, trying to work on a tour photography. I have all the time I need. Still leave the house every day for an hour with my mask on, obviously social distance, etc. But I decided to do this video real quick since I have time. It's just my sorry about shaking this. Doing it on my bed. This is my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2020. This was actually a difficult video to think about my favorite top 10 of 2020. Obviously, we have Stan Lee here, the one that came out this year. It took forever to get. I had pre-ordered at GameStop back in February of this year, I believe. It took forever to get. And I pre-ordered one on Big Bad Toy Store because I thought GameStop was never going to open. And I decided just to get on Amazon Prime. And I got on Amazon Prime like literally a couple of days after my birthday, I believe. So that was quick. So yeah, I like this one. It's the same body mode as the retro Peter Parker, but I like this one because they don't like him. His accessories just with the shield, yeah, Captain America shield says Stan Lee, and some checkers or chess or whatever, which I'm not a fan of that kind of game. That prop right there. But yeah, overall, it's just casual Stan Lee, casual clothing. No need to buy clothing for it because he already has clothing, obviously. Yeah, the head does go all the way up, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have this figure. No matter if you're in another country or state or anything, it's a pretty good figure. I'm happy they finally gave us a Stanley figure. So he's my top one actually. And I really need to get back next year for sure to get back to doing reviews on figures. Since like I said, for all the time that I have right now. And I'm trying to practice on getting more diorama. This is a diorama I got actually several months ago from my homeboy Flashworks 24, I believe. I don't know if he has he has a YouTube. I don't know it right now, but he's on my Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, Ray's Bar. That's my name, Ray. Obviously, the bar right there. So Stan Lee will be my number one figure. Even if you want to get him like in a, like a casual walk, pose or something like that, you can do it. You just have to, work with it. Yeah, I promise you can do it. You just have to, just gotta work with it like that. So he's number one. And my second one will be Peter Benjamin. Well, I don't know if this was Benjamin Parker or this Peter Parker. Classic retro, that came out this year. At first, I kind of felt like it almost looks like the head sculpt almost looks like a Bruce Banner with glasses, but it's not. I know it's Peter Parker. So this is the head sculpt it came with. And the only issue I have is, I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to zoom in. If you can see that spot right there, don't know if you can see it. It's a very spot right there. It's very small. But I have seen people take his glasses off and put on different glasses from the Beast figure. But I do know I have different things saved on eBay. So on eBay, if you just type in Marvel Legends head, then you'll see the different heads for figures and stuff like that. So if I wanted to, I could just buy another head and take the glasses off that one and just actually put on some real glasses, better glasses on them. Excuse me, which I might do later on in the future, but not right now because it's not really necessary for me to do that at all. Because I could do that, but I'm not going to do that right now. So he's number 2 for my list. And number 3 is we have, yes, the retro SpiderMan. The only 2 issues I have with this figure, it's one, he did not come with the open hand, so you have to use a SpiderMan from Mary Jane and 2-pack Toys R Us exclusive that came out I think a few years ago. You have to use that one right there. Yeah, you have to use that one for the open hands because he didn't come with it. Open hands. And my other issue is that when almost had it fall. When the head goes all the way up, you can see that neck joint. It's just too wide. It's too wide. But if you have different heads like which head is that? I think it's the little container here. I don't think I have it. No, I don't. I don't have this container that I have. But if you have that piece of Spider-Man head with the where it's half of his face, I'm pretty sure you can use that one on it. And you could put the retro Peter Parker head on this, and I guarantee you can. But even if you have the head from the Craven 2-pack Spider-Man head, that one could go on here. But don't smash it down too hard because it'll look like Peter Parker or Spider-Man has no neck. But that goes in here. But this pose, the poses articulation on this one is like really, really good. Pretty sure a lot of you seen, seen reviews on it and everything. But the pose on this is just really, really, really good. It's not disappointing at all. The poses on this one, it's like really, really good. So this is number, number 3. Yeah, I had to think about which number was number 3 because I have top 10. So this is number 3, obviously. And this is a really good figure. I'm gonna do some poses, pictures with this. Well, I've done a couple. I'm gonna do some more pretty soon. So my goal for next year is when time change in March, I'm gonna be doing more toy shots outside with my dioramas because the lighting out there is easier, more space. It's hard to do shots. People say not about space, but personally, I always feel like it's about the space to do pictures. So he's number 3. And number 4 is going to be. Wait, actually, this is sad because I have to look this character up on my iPod Touch. It is ShangChi. This guy here, yeah, ShangChi. Yeah. Because he's a good figure, good articulations, Well, you know how it is. When you want to pose it on camera, it doesn't want to pose. Come on, baby, got it. ShangChi, yeah, he's a good character. Don't know much about him, but I know he trained SpiderMan. It's a really good figure. Good articulations. I was actually going to add Demo Goblin, I believe, to my top 10, but I'm not going to do that. So, yes, he's a pretty good figure. I'm trying to think this is number 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm just trying to remember which ones I did so I won't forget. Yeah, so ShangChi, he's a really good character. I mean, that pose is just really good. So it's number 4. So he's a really good character. If you don't have him, you should definitely pick him up. I don't know nothing about him. I picked him up anyway. So he's number 4, obviously. And number 5 is Heart, Lungs, Pancreas, Somebody Snacks, Very Little Time. It's the Venom figure from the Venom movie that came out a couple years ago. Even though the head on this doesn't look up, I still like this figure. He's tall. I really wish they would have gave us a head sculpt of Tom Hardy. But I'm pretty sure somewhere down the line, don't quote me on this, but I know he's tall. So my theory is, or guess is that they're most likely going to release a Mayfetz or SH figure or one with the head sculpt of Tom Hardy. That's my prediction. I don't know officially, but I hope they do, because that would be nice. But overall, this is a really good figure. It's a lot better than Marvel Select, if you ask me. Marvel Select figures are only good for their articulations. The props. Sorry about that. They're the props. But Legends are really good for, the poses. So yeah, so I did see a custom head sculpt on eBay I can get from China that I might try to get. I don't know officially yet. I might. I might just ask people in groups on Facebook about custom head sculpts, because I've seen some people do some really, really good paint, head sculpts customs. And I've seen some ones that wasn't the best, but hey, kudos to them for trying, because I'm not even good at doing custom action figures or anything. So yeah, this is, gosh darn it, I knew I was going to forget. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is number 5. Yeah, I knew I was going to forget. So top 5 of 2020 Marvel Legends. Yeah, this is a pretty good figure. The movie was pretty good. The one called Venom and Carnage. What was the name of the one for this year? Can't remember right now. Even if this pandemic didn't exist, let me look it up real quick. Venom 2.
Here are matches for Venom 2.
Yeah, Venom. Let There Be Carnage. That originally would have been out this year, but because of the pandemic, it was pushed back to 2022, I believe. But yeah, so this is a pretty good figure, number 5. And number 6 is going to be just a classic retro Gwen Stacy figure. Yes, I know a lot of female figures don't have the best articulations, but overall, I still enjoy this figure right here. No, they don't. Well, if it's a Mayfest or HH figure art, female figure, they have good poses, but obviously for Legends, they're not going to have the best poses at all. That's just exactly how they are. Don't know why, but they really should make them better articulated. Like, especially if they're trying to run, or Spider Girl trying to run, or Spider Woman's trying to run, or Black Widow's trying to run, or anything like that. Just, they should make them better articulated. Some, like this retro look. I don't think it's from the Spider-Man cartoon, 1994. Let me try and look it up real quick. But I'm not exactly sure where they actually on. Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man cartoon. Gonna try to
Here are matches for SpiderMan.
Yeah, gonna try to copy this and show you guys because I don't remember where they got the head sculpt for, or just the not just the head sculpt, but just the character in general, how she looks, like from which cartoon. Actually, I think it's from 1994, but I found one, but I'm not exactly sure where it's from. Give me a second. And it's kind of slow on my iPod Touch a lot of times. Not sure where it's from, but there it is right there. And I have to say they did a pretty good job with that. Yeah. For that Gwen Stacy. So she's not the best poses or anything, like a walking pose. Walking pose is good. But overall, she's still a pretty decent figure. I dig it. So that's number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. I'm trying to remember what I'm doing with her. And number. Oh, wait, is that number 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6. Yes, I was number 6, making sure that. Hold on. Then my next one is number 7. I'm just trying to do it right. Electro figure. I'm actually really happy I got this one because unfortunately I never picked up the one that came out from the Space Venom wave a couple years ago. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. I don't remember why, but I'm actually was really angry at myself for not buying it. But I don't regret not buying it because some people didn't like the lightning effects and everything. But this one right here is actually really good. Excuse me. I'm just still trying to remember which number I'm at on here. But overall, this is a really good figure. Peg holding it back, obviously. I was going to buy that Matt Steel head sculpt off eBay by itself, but when that came out a couple years ago for the Space Venom wave, but I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I could, but I'm not. So overall, this is a really good figure, and I promise you, as soon as that time change, I am going to be stepping up on doing toy shots and more videos for 2021. Yeah, I have all the time I have right now since this whole virus is getting a lot worse. So even with the cure, it's still not, it's still best to wear the mask and social distance and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna take this one away for right now. I have 3 more to go. And number 8 would be Green Goblin. No, Norman Osborn is Green Goblin. I originally wasn't going to pick up this one, but my homeboy told me to get it. So yeah, so I thought I might as well get him. Because since we have actually put this head on, a suited body figure, which works really well, by the way. I'm not going to get into articulation with this one, but it's pretty good. I like the head sculpt of Norman Osborn. I just wish that this part right here for his mask, I wish that part was like glued down because it's just moved around too much. Yeah, but overall, it's a pretty good figure. Haven't done any shots with it, but I have this glider in my container somewhere. But he's a pretty good figure. Actually, speaking of which, I actually do have the head sculpt right here, actually, of the, when it comes to the mask. Right here. Sorry about that. So that's a good head sculpt right there. Some people didn't like the blackened eyes. Overall, it doesn't bother me. I dig it. It's a pretty good, overall good figure. Just happy to have my, Senator 6 collection, I guess you could say. Happy, Senator 6, so. Sorry about that shaking. Happy to have that. So he's number 8. 2 more to go, y'all. Bear with me. And number 9, Mysterio. The classic one. I think it's the retro one, yeah. So it's a good figure. I really like the fact that if you look really, really hard, you can't tell that he has, that green head right there, or whatever, which I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, but I'm actually gonna get me a wired cape from it, Amazon, because there's Amazon where I get my figures from, and eBay where I just get props and miniature fabric clothing or hoodie for the figure, cape, everything, or jacket. So I'm getting that supposedly sometime next month in January, the first week I believe. And I'm definitely gonna do some shots of him. Gotta get me some cotton, then spray paint that like a green, like a darkish light green, and wiring, and then use do some shots with Spider-Man, Retro Spider-Man, obviously, Master of Illusion. Do some shots of him eventually. And he's number 8. No. Sorry about that. 9. He's number 9. Sorry about that. I'm trying to confuse myself. And last and not least, I'll tell you who we have. Let's give a minute here. Moon Knight, the Walgreens exclusive. I actually got this at my local comic shop in Union City a few months ago. And the cape, I made it. Now I'm playing with you. The cape I actually got off eBay. GPS Lot, I believe, or GPS Slot. They make props and wired capes and wired jackets and everything. And that's where I got this was originally, the cape was for Mexico. In Mexico, if I'm saying it right correctly. Figure. But at the time, they didn't have the one for Legends that had ran out. So when I got this like a month ago, then a few weeks later, my homeboy that I text on Facebook Messenger every day pretty much told me that they had the one for Legends already. And I was like, oh, they had, made the one for Legends. I was like, oh man, he said, ain't nothing wrong with having two, which is true. So what if I accidentally messed up this cape or something? Just trying to make it stand correctly. Yeah, so the cape overall is really big. It's like really wide too. So he's my top 10 for 2020. So for this figure, Moon Knight, I don't remember his name was Mark Spectrum or something. I don't remember. I don't remember too much about him right now or anything. But all I know is that the figure itself is pretty good. I think it's a lot better than the one where he had this black and white suit. But yeah, so this wired cape is actually really wired actually. See, like that for different parts of it. It's really really wired. So overall, it's a really good figure. I haven't done any toy shots with it yet, but I will eventually. So yeah, I gotta work on some of the poses. Like if I did one like that, obviously I wouldn't have his leg like that. Maybe something like this, maybe. Or anything like that. I don't know exactly yet. But yeah, I just got some ideas that I'm gonna do. The wired cape. So I'm just gonna back up a little bit and just show you this diorama I have that has my name on it. Ray's Barber. And the door actually right there opens a little bit, not all the way actually. And it opens right there. It's a certain way it opens, but I'm just not want to like reach too far because it's been on that one spot on my cabinet for a while, getting kind of dusty. But yeah, gotta clean it off, obviously. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed my Marvel Legends favorite top 10 figures, and I'm actually going to do a picture real quick, just a simple picture. Them all on here together, or at least try or something. Take that right there. But I may just download an app just to put videos and pictures together. I don't know officially. I just might. I don't know. Thinking about it. But yeah, I just hope you guys are staying safe, And some of us only leave the house for food, and we just stay indoors all day after that. So yeah, I can't stand being stuck indoors. I have to be out. So walking my dog and walking my friend's dog. Have to do that. And if you're into toy photography, don't be ashamed for who you are. Or don't say somebody say you're too old to collect action figures. You're too old to play with figures and buy figures and all that kind. Don't listen to that kind of negative stuff. You just don't. Because whoever thought that posing your action figures would be a thing and to get so many views and so on. So yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna do like all pictures, but yeah. So I just hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Just trying to get him right there. And I hope you guys are staying safe. And for New Year's, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna. Some people, I don't know the percentage, but the more people are not wearing a mask, not doing social distance, this virus is spreading, and not everybody has symptoms of it. So just please be safe, y'all. I already know one of my close friends that has known me since I was a baby. I know her for 33 years. She got the virus recently, like about I think last month. I think, if I'm not mistaken, because she had some family over for well, her sisters had family over for Thanksgiving last month. So yeah. So this virus, I'm not gonna take all the pictures, but yeah, this is as many figures as I can on here. Got 2 more to go. There. I got 1 more to add. Alright, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. And I hope you guys are staying safe and keep it real. And sorry if I don't reply to messages on YouTube, because all this social media stuff is changing. YouTube changed the way you send personal messages and all that kind of stuff. But y'all know how to reach me. Peace. I'm out.